Hey everyone, social media manager Bethany here with our art directors Shelly and Sandra, and today we're going to talk about design and some of the mistakes that you can make and also some of the things that you can do better maybe in the future. So first question, what are some of the biggest mistakes you all see with design?
I feel that when I look at different pieces, it seems that a lot of businesses try to cram too much content into their materials, such as websites and direct mailers. So that's probably the biggest thing that I see.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of space. It's just all information
Right,
completely everywhere your
right.
eye looks.
Your eye doesn't know where to go first.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Hierarchy is really a key, I think, with the typography in general, and just having a clear message and having white space too. Also helps.
Yeah. So like a goal of what they actually are doing and why the information is being shared with them.
Yes.
All right, that's good. So with that in mind, then what are one of the or some of the design principles that you think of are most important? I mean, they're all important, but what do you typically look for or focus on as a designer when you're making a piece?
Especially for websites, I would say negative space and balance
Okay.
is really key. You want to stay above the fold and balance your elements with typography.
Okay. So having extra space, again, not having information over
Yeah.
every square inch of your website or design. Okay.
Right. Speaking of typography, I agree with that. I feel that a lot of times people try to use too many different fonts in their designs. You want to kind of look at your brand, stick with your brand fonts, and just probably use about two and stay with that.
Okay. You don't want like the script font and then like a block font, like 20 different fonts converging.
Right. Yeah. You kind of have to just use your savvy to know what looks good together.
Yeah. Okay. And then a final question. So when you're starting a new design, whatever it may be, what do you do first to like get started, get on the right pathway?
What I do first is just collect inspiration visually through Pinterest, Google Images, things like that. And then I also do thumbnail sketches.
Cool. What about you?
I like to look at what the client has done in the past and try to figure out what they want their face of their brand to be. So that's usually my plan of action if it's something new, if we're rebranding or if it's a new client.
Yeah.
Try to get a feel, do some research.
That makes sense. So you kind of know more about the client so that you can figure out the vision as it moves forward. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, well, that's all we have for you guys today. If we didn't cover your question or if you have more questions for us, feel free to comment below this video wherever you're watching it or send us a message. And have a great day.